What's going on, everybody? Ari Temkin here at the Star in Frisco. Thank you all for checking out this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. That helps, please. Please. Don't make me beg. I will. But I'd have to manually lower the camera so that I could actually get on my knees to beg. But at any rate, don't make me do it. Just hit that subscribe button. Also, give a thumbs up to this video if you like it. If you don't like it, post your comments. Tell me why you don't like it or me. I'm a big man, kind of, from a metaphorical perspective. I'm a big man. I can take it. Just don't be too harsh. The Cowboys are back in a normal week after playing 3 games over the course of, let's call it 2.5 weeks. Now they have this long layoff before they play the Rams in this final stretch of the season to decide if they can be the tallest midget and win the NFC East. And as much as we've been critical of Jason Garrett this year, and I've been extraordinarily critical, and rightfully so, at the end of the day, the biggest catalyst for this team to change its current trajectory is the quarterback. It's Dak Prescott. For this team to get back to playing the way that it was playing when they were, winning football games, it's on Dak Prescott. Because everything else that we've seen over the course of this 3-game losing streak, these are things that we've seen from this team the entire season. We shouldn't suddenly expect that this defense is going to get it and suddenly become this great juggernaut of a defense. We shouldn't just suddenly expect that special teams will get it. Even with the change of Kai Forbath at kicker, I've been saying for weeks now, to try to change kickers at this point in the season, it's a fool's errand with what's out there on the street. They should have made this decision to make a change at kicker in August when they went into training camp with the kicker that was bottom third in the NFL in terms of field goal percentage. They made this bet already, should have made that decision to make changes back in August, but they didn't. And so now you've got a kicker on your roster at 65%. You cut him, you bring in Kai Forbath. And because he was already on the street and kicking's down across the NFL, I don't expect to see much different results. Maybe it gives fans and even the team more confidence in their kicking situation, but I don't expect it to be all that better. And that's the ultimate point here. The biggest thing that can change this team's fortunes right now is Dak Prescott. Dak's been bad the last 3 weeks. There's no way to say it. He was bad against New England, but you could justify it with the weather. He was bad against the Bills, but you could justify that with their defense. He was bad against the Bears, and you could certainly make a justification for that defense, but he's missing throws. This isn't about what a defense is doing to him as much as it is what Dak is doing to himself. Dak was on the precipice of being an MVP candidate. We were discussing it ad nauseum. He was playing at a level we hadn't seen before. His ceiling raised so high based on that. And he's fallen flat on his face the last 3 weeks. That's how this team gets back to being what it was. Dak Prescott has to get back to being what he was. The Cowboys have a shot this season, not just to make the playoffs, but to actually win playoff games. If Dak Prescott can figure out what's hurt him the last 3 weeks and get that righted. As crazy as that sounds today, that's the biggest thing and most impactful thing that's changed for this team the last 3 weeks. The play of the quarterback. Nothing else has changed. The special teams has been bad all year. Defense has been mediocre to bad all year. The biggest difference between the Cowboys early on this season and the Cowboys the last 3 games is Dak Prescott. Pre-game show starts Sunday at 12:30 from the Miller Lite West Plaza on 105.3 The Fan. Myself and Brian Broaddus, and then of course Brad Sham, Babe Laufenberg, and Christy Scales have the call just after 3:30. And then post-game show inside the Miller Lite Lounge to follow on 105.3 The Fan. And of course, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to get the thumbs up of the video. And of course, post your comments down below.